Okay, so we are in discussion for the Sister Nimisha Priya case. Sister Nimisha Priya, she is a nurse, she is a female, she is a lady, she is a woman. She is a nurse from Kerala state, that is the southernmost state of India, called Kerala. So not southernmost place in Indian subcontinent. There is southern to the Kerala also, known as Sri Lanka and Maldives. But right now, whatever the present India is, the Kerala is considered as the southernmost state of India. If I go more particularly, then Tamil Nadu, Kanyakumari is the southernmost. But still, Kerala is considered. Tamil Nadu is merged north to Kerala also. It goes till Chennai also, Madras. Whereas Kerala is confined till, I believe, the southern part of Karnataka. So it is considered as the southernmost. Or Kerala capital Tiruvananthapuram, Trivandrum, Tiruvananthapuram, Tiruvananthapuram, Tiruvananthapuram. So Tiruvananthapuram is the south. I believe Tiru is a Tiru. They call it tree or something like that. I don't know. These are Malayalam language. Malayalam means Malay means that I know. Malay means rain. Alam means home. Kerala is home to rain. Means it rains a lot. Malayalam. Okay. There is a Malay region also called Malaysia. That is also Malay region. Means it rains a lot in Kalimantan Island and those places. These are the places that are near to equator. So Kerala is a place. There are three regions in India where people are considered very intellectual, and one of them is Kerala, and one of them is West Bengal, Bengali people. Now part of it is in Bangladesh, and then people from the northeast of India and Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram and Nagaland. These people are considered as the people carry high intelligence, high IQ level. People from Bengal and Northeast, and other part is Kerala. These people never get involved in any kind of terrorism kind of activity. Never. Primarily, they will be in education sector. Means their brain strength is more. They will be in education sector or services sector. The way Sister Nimisha Priya was there. Nimisha Priya, a nurse from Kerala, she got job in a government hospital in Sana because Yemen is a war-ridden country. So she got job there, and somehow she became little bit kind of inclined toward earning more, and she thought of opening a clinic, and clinic cannot be opened in Yemen without the help of or without becoming a partner with the local people out there. Authorization is required. One person, that is her fate, what someone can say. One simple looking person, Talal, who was a patient in the hospital, she thought of opening. She was that simple that she thought opening a partnership with the Talal. He opened a clinic and it runs very well. Now Talal is confiscating her passport and forcing all money should come to the Talal. He is considering Priya as a golden hen, golden egg or golden hen, means just capture her and keep earning money. Okay, now there is a scuffle going on between them, and Priya finally she is in jail. And then to get rid of him, now she is going to manage to his place, and she is giving one injection to him, considering that he will come to a drowsy state after the injection, and then she can get her passport back, and she can come to India. This is what the fundamental behind it. But that person, drunken person, I don't know, he died because of the injection or he was drunken to some extent that he is dying. And Nimisha Priya is in under trial for the murder case. Unfortunately, she is trying to save her life, and she is ending into main is problem is that somehow she thought of earning money. That is the mistake she did. I believe so. Anyway, now see in between, Nimisha Priya is married to brother Thomas, and Thomas right now, brother Thomas, he is right now, he is living in Kerala only with their sole daughter out there. And now Nimisha Priya is death row Death sentence was granted by the local court, and then Supreme Court, it sustained the death sentence. It did not cancel the death sentence or flee from the Nimisha Priya. Now there are two kind of government that are running in Yemen. One is the democratically elected government, and its primary control in southern Yemen only. Northern Yemen is controlled by Houthi rebellion practically. Okay, now mercy petition has been sent to both of them, to the Houthi rebellion, and when Supreme Court is cancelling the mercy petition of the Nimisha Priya, mercy petition for the death sentence, then it went to both of them, Houthi rebellion head and the president of the Yemen. Both are now rejecting the mercy petition of the Nimisha Priya. First news arrived surfaced that in January 10th or 11th, the execution would happen. But somehow, through the intervention of the Iranian embassy, then it could be postponed. Now news is surfacing again that death has to happen tomorrow. Today is 15th of July. Only one day is there. Today is day. Time is going like each tick 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 second is like 1 year for the Indian time frame now right now. Anyway, what is the progress from the India side, Indian government side that we will talk? No one would believe if I talk about the Indian government side, what Indian government has done in the case of Nimisha Priya. Nimisha Priya is more or less is facing death penalty from 2023. When Supreme Court rejected her plea, then only it was considered as the death penalty death would happen. Since then, more or less, because generally president they do not accept mercy petition. This is what has been seen. Main is Supreme Court. When Supreme Court rejected in 2023, more or less death penalty is in enter effect from then on. What Indian government has done that we will see. There is an organization called Save Nimisha Priya International Action Committee or something like that. They have made a sum of money around $48,000 they have collected, and they are planning to give it to the family of the victim. What victim? He is a convict, and Nimisha Priya is the victim actually. Now they are planning to give it to they plan to give it to the family of Talal in 2024. They transferred $20,000 to the Yemeni ambassador of the India embassy of the India in Yemen. They transfer half of the money so that it can be given to the family, and they would sign on the pardon letter. In Islamic rule, there is one more case is there. Like in India, it is not possible. If Supreme Court gives the death penalty and President of the India rejects the plea, then death will happen, provided date comes. But in Islamic area, if the relative of the victim, if they sign on the pardon letter, that we sign on the pardon letter, or if they say speak from the mouth where the execution is happening, if they go there and they say that we have pardoned this convict, then he will be released immediately. This is the rule in Islamic. So now people are now they are into a hurry that somehow the Talal family should be somehow they should be bent, and they would sign on the pardon letter. Anyway, what is the proceeding going on in India on the 11th of the July, I believe? Then through the organization that is raised to save the Nimisha Priya, that is 90 NRI, they are participated in the NR organization. Their lawyer, Mr. R. Basan, he filed a petition in Supreme Court that we need help from the government of India to save Nimisha Priya. Now, the looking at the proximity or the seriousness of the matter, Supreme Court it ordered the kind of Attorney General. There is a post called Attorney General from the government who listen to the courts. Supreme Court who represent the government in the court. Supreme Court ordered the Attorney General of Government of India to showcase what Government of India has done in this respect. And then it adjourned till the 14th of the July. That was yesterday. Yesterday, Attorney General of Indian government was present in the court. And one more lawyer, Bhaskar, Mr. Bhaskar and R. Basan, they were present in the court from the Nimisha Priya side. Okay, now what is the advancement? What is the update in this case that we would read through? I'll read it. That is the better way. because people would not believe that Indian government is doing this much. Okay, what Indian government is doing to save its citizen. I'm not saying Nimisha Priya is a Yemeni citizen of Indian origin. Nimisha Priya is an Indian. She is Indian citizen. Okay, see, someone can say she is a daughter of India. This is the loose term someone can say. Anyway, sister, idea is not to say daughter or sister. Idea is to save a human. Okay, that is the concept. Anyway, okay, so Attorney General of India, he is going to the Supreme Court on 14th of the July. Okay, what he is saying? See the life of Indian, how much it is precious to Indian government. Okay, now Attorney General, now he is what he is saying to the Supreme Court. Just hear it. Okay, Attorney General of the center informed the Supreme Court that it had done all it would do to save Nimisha Priya. So government of India has done everything possible to save the Nimisha Priya. What it has done, no one knows. Is anyone in the media, anyone knows what government of India has done to save the Nimisha Priya? Nothing. No one knows anything. But Attorney General, his name is uh, R. Venkata Ven, R. Venkata Ramani, R. Venkata Ramani, Attorney General. He is saying government of India has done whatever it could do to save Nimsa Priya. There nothing much the government can do. Looking at the sensitivity of Yemen, Yemen is very sensitive right now. Okay, it's not diplomatically recognized. So Yemen is not a diplomatic recognized country. Means in a way that the area of the Sana and the North Yemen, where the capital of Yemen, there it is controlled by rebellions. So it is not diplomatically recognized. In diplomatic manner, we cannot put pressure on the Houthi fighters. Anyway, there is a point till which there is a point till which government of India can go. This government of India has limitation to which it can go. We have reached that. We have done. We have reached that limit where government of India could go. Yemen is not like any other part of the world. We did not want to complicate the situation in by going public. We are going at private level. This is what Attorney General said. We cannot go to the public. Means we cannot inform public of India what we are doing. We do it privately. Privately means we did not do anything. Okay, Chief Minister of Kerala, Mr. Vijayan, and then MP, Member of Parliament from the Kerala, they have already written letter to the Prime Minister citing this case. Okay, no one has any interest. Prime Minister of India, they have written letter to the Foreign Minister also, S. Jaishankar. Where is S. Jaishankar? S. Jaishankar is busy in meeting with the Chinese counterpart in New Delhi now, and he is saying that relationship between India and China, it is at very high level now. Now the border dispute between India and China, it is more or less we are able to identify why the border. So we are making historic in. Okay, people's life is less important than your border issue that you keep on discussing for decades. Tomorrow is the execution date, and you are not on the media to talk even a single line about Nimisha Priya. You think people are fool in the India? Prime Minister of India, he has time to go to Ghana, he has time to go to Namibia. These are very good countries. Go inside Namibia. How many people go inside Ghana and Namibia? These are very simple countries. There you can go. Okay, but you don't have time to talk about the Nimisha Priya. I'm not saying why you are not talking about the Gaza Strip Palestinian problem, plight of the Gaza Strip. You have time to go to Palestine and take their highest civilian award. You have time for that. You can go, then there are not terrorist people. Then you can go. But you don't have time to talk about Gaza Strip Palestinians. That also I'm not talking. Your citizen is in problem. Tomorrow she is going to be. She is a lady. She is a nurse. How she can kill anyone? Okay, and then you don't have time to talk about her also in the media or wherever. That what you have done, you have to summarize. Attorney General is saying to the Supreme Court, we cannot disclose what we have done. We have done privately. We cannot make it public. Can someone believe what we have done to save Nimisha Priya? We cannot. say in public. It is private, and we have done whatever we could do. Foreign Minister of India, he has nothing to do with the talking on the. He talks so many things, Israel and this and that, dancing here to here, he like a monkey. This is what I have used the word. These are not ministers, these are not prime ministers, these are monkeys. They jump here and there to collect award here and there. You cannot save a life of a woman. What you can do? You are useless. You are more than useless. Not useless, you are more than useless. You are not even worth of a single paisa. What a rupee. You are not worth even a single paisa. Leave about saving a woman. You cannot talk about her also. You are somewhere in the world. You cannot talk on the media that what you have done to save a woman. Save a woman. I'm not talking about saving a terrorist. That one Indian terrorist was arrested in Yemen and we have to save him. A nurse, a woman. That also you cannot talk about it. What saving her? Okay, anyway. But not all are silent. I was hearing yesterday. And Bhaskar, I believe the name of the lawyer is uh, Subhash Chandra. Yesterday he was talking. Now he was completely kind of what I cannot use negative words. He was completely kind of in discouragement kind of situation. But anyway, he was saying that we are trying for 5 years. We are trying from our links only, and people are there in the Yemen. One Mr. Samuel Jerome, he is there in the Yemen, and he is from the human right, and he is in constant touch with the family of Talal, and there he is offering them $1 million money, and then anyone from Talal family free of cost they will bring it to Kerala for treatment, airplane going and coming free of cost. One person from their family they can settle in UAE or Saudi Arabia, that they would help. Okay, two local tribal leader here, community leader here there in Yemen, they are also in touch with the Talal family. They are also, they are in touch with the Attorney General, and they, I'm sorry, not Attorney, Mr. Samuel Jerome, and they are in touch with the Talal family out there. Two local Yemeni people, local leader out there. Okay, there is a Muslim organization in Kerala, in India, All India Sunni Jamiyatul Tul Tul Obama. Okay, Obama of Kantapura. Kantapura, I believe, is a place in Kerala, and there is a Muslim organization there, and there is one Mr. Head is there, I believe, AP Abuba, AP Abuba AP Abuba Musliyar. So she is a Malayali. AP Abuba AB Abu Bakr, AB Abu Bakr Musliyar. So Mr. Musliyar is now addressing the people. Now he is saying that they are in touch with the Sufi Islamic scholars in Yemen now, and they are in touch. They are not going in touch with them. They are in touch, and they have informed that Sufi scholars in Yemen, they would go personally and talk the Talal family, and then they will resolve the issue. Everyone, whatever anyone can do in India, they are doing. Media people 24 hours they are awake. 24 hours they are working toward it. Anyway, Supreme Court, after hearing this, not so what Supreme Court can do. Supreme Court has given date of Friday now. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. That was 16th of the July. 4 days after 20th of the July, Supreme Court would hear again on this. I believe it will summon the Attorney General. What the Attorney General? Attorney General, Government of India, they have raised their hand. We cannot do beyond this. What we can do is our Prime Minister can go to Yemen. If Yemen President is ready to give highest civilian award to our Prime Minister, then this matter is not a problem. He can go to Yemen and he can collect highest civilian award. That is possible. That is possible. He can go to Palestine, then there is no problem. He can go and collect highest civilian award. He can go to Namibia, he can go to Ghana, okay, he can go to Trinidad, Tobago, he can go to anywhere. He can go to Cyprus, he can go anywhere to collect the highest civilian award. For them, there is no problem. There is no diplomatic problem. But If but we cannot talk about it also. We cannot talk about it also. Leave the helping them. We cannot talk about it because that is a big crime that we don't want to commit. Okay, anyway. So now the Mr. Musliar, he is saying that he is in touch with the Yemeni Sufi scholars out there, and they will be in touch, or they are already in touch with the Talal, that convict or a victim. I don't know what is he. So with them. So this is the proceeding that happened yesterday. Okay, today is morning time in Sana right now, and full day there will be hot discussion and hot measure will happen in New Delhi in India, because this is something that is completely has to be stopped. I believe the last time the way the Iranian embassy came into the activity, this time I believe they would come again. The main problem with Iran and Yemen is India is with Israel and US. That is the main problem with these people. I mean, the way America is bombing on the Iran, just think that an India is completely Indian Prime Minister is running toward the America and here and there. What these people would do? I mean, they are something extremely discouraged when they see India. Okay. Anyway, last time they had done a lot to save Nimisha Priya. They could at least they could put a stay order in her execution. I believe they will take the Iranian embassy. They should understand that Indian government and Indian people are different. This is what need to be understood. This is what need to be understood by the Yemeni Houthi rebellion also. If they are thinking that whatever government of India is doing that represents Indian people, then they are in false way. Okay, the Yemeni Houthi rebellion, the head of the president of Yemen, the democratic president of Yemen, if we say, then his name is Rashad Al Alimi. He may represent Indian government. Means they are one to one. But if we say the Indian people, then it should be heard by Mr. Mahdi Al Mashad, who is the head of Houthi rebellion. Okay, Indian government and Indian people are different. They are not same. Okay, so I have a complete belief that the Houthi rebellion head, the way they are receiving moral support from Indian people as far as the starvation of Gaza Strip, which they are opposing, we are also opposing. In that fashion, they have to respect the Indian people, and they would, at least for now being, they can give the stay order, and probably they have to release the Nimisha Priya on the account that she did a brave thing to save her life. If a woman is trying to save her life on her own, then that should be considered as a matter of praise only, because this will give a boost to the all other women also, that they will not come under torture from any men. So this is something. Otherwise, this will bring a very dark kind of situation in the humanity, in the social area. So I believe the Al Assad, Al Assad, who is the head of the Houthi rebellion, they would, an Iranian embassy, they would understand this. They hear everything. They should understand this, and they would act today and now only. This is what we expect here.